I have a question about Spider-Man Brand New Day. So if you haven't seen the movie, scroll away. Where does Peter get all of that technology from? Okay, this specific version of Peter Parker is doesn't have a job. Okay, the only logical explanation that I could think that he has money is that Tony Stark, in his will or whatever, gave him money. Okay, a lot of money, and that's about it. And Peter's just being reasonably smart on how he spends the money. Okay, because at the end of No Way Home, we see him buy a little apartment, oddly reminiscent of Tobey Maguire's apartment, which honestly I really liked. Okay, at the end of No Way Home, also we see Peter having a sewing machine where he has to make his own suit. Now all of a sudden, his suit has an AI. He has a fancy setup. He has a printer of sorts that is able to fabricate and fix his own suit. Okay, and it's like, what are we doing here? And his web shooters are super technology based. It's like, I understand that this version of Peter is super smart, and we see how smart he is from time to time. But where does he get the money from? Okay, because Stark, like I said, Stark might have given him money when he passed or whatnot. It might have just been in his will. But if he got it from Stark Industries, no, because Stark Industries pretty much imploded on itself after Mysterio and the drone incident from Far From Home, and we see the stuff being confiscated in No Way Home. Okay, and Peter also has that flip phone from Samsung, which makes sense because of the sponsorship, but continuity-wise, that phone is like $1,000. So why does Peter have that flippy phone? He should probably have like an old-fashioned flippy phone. So there's that. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, just talking more about Spider-Man because I'm here already. I honestly really hope that when MJ kissed him on that rooftop, that would have been how she figured it out. I mean, it's probably like super sappy and corny and cheesy, but I would have been okay with it. Okay, but apparently Jean Grey had to mess with our emotions, and that kind of sucked a little bit. Honestly, I really like the dynamic of them in the room, or when MJ invited them up to see Ned, and they were just building Legos. That seemed very more friend dynamic than anything that they have ever done in previous movies. It was pretty cool, and that's gotta say something just because Spider-Man had his mask on, and you can't really see his facial expressions with the mask on. You just kind of feel a vibe of that room, and it just felt very friendly. And that was pretty cool. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the movie.